Hello, Happy New Year, and welcome to the Nothing But Net show, brought to you by Always Balling for the player within. My name's Mike Miller, and welcome to my Hoops Haven, where I spend most of my time obsessing over the NBA. What Nothing But Net is going to be is a short 5-minute video each week about the biggest NBA stories, and the biggest story by far this week has been the return from injury of Isaiah Thomas, who made his debut for the Cleveland Cavaliers in a victory over the Blazers 2 nights ago. The return was the first time he touched the floor since the second game of the Eastern Conference Finals last season against the Cavs. He picked up a torn hip labrum last March in a collision, or rather Karl-Anthony Towns fell on him, and he played through the pain, which exacerbated the injury, and he put in an MVP season. He was absolutely brilliant, and in the playoffs he played through much worse things than the injury, with serious personal devastation going on in the background. Then the franchise he loved, the Celtics, traded him, wished him out the door rather quickly in the summer in exchange for Kyrie Irving, in the first trade between conference finalists since early 80s between Seattle and Phoenix. I can't remember the exact year. Which was a huge shock to many people. Now, understandably, after 7 months off, you would expect the guy to come back with a bit of rust. He's on a minutes restriction. He's not allowed to play back-to-backs, which was very convenient because they had Boston the next night. I think something was going on there myself. You could expect him to have a struggle in his first game back, but he didn't struggle at all. He received a hero's welcome when he took to the floor midway through the first quarter and pretty quickly settled into the flow. He had a nice assist straight away to his old running mate in the Celtics, Jay Crowder. That was probably a comfort thing to get him going. He used the pick and pop very well. He just brought an energy, I felt, that they lacked, and maybe it was because it was his first game or not. But I think it's something that the Cavs need. It's something that the Cavs are going to absolutely benefit from, even though he's not quite on the same level as Kyrie is. The impact it's going to have on LeBron is going to be great. It's going to allow LeBron to rest more. He's top 5 for minutes in the league. He was leading the league in minutes last year, and there was complaints about that. He's one of the 4 guys in the league averaging over 37 minutes a game. The guy turned 33 a week ago. It's an interesting situation with LeBron because he looks like he can keep going and going and going, but he is mortal. At some point we will see a slide, and I think that by managing his minutes now, just ease the load a little bit, you're going to extend his career and his success. What IT brings to this team is, although he will be a starter when he gets back up to his normal minutes, it's going to be with the second unit that he's going to be most efficient, because he's just a guy who can create his own shot and an impact scorer. And you can point to his net negative on defense last season and the way that teams pick at him. But with the second unit, that's not going to have the same effect, really, because LeBron is going to be leading this team to be ahead in the games, and they don't need IT to increase a lead. They just need him to keep it. And if you're scoring the same amount as you're giving up, that's fine, in my opinion. IT is perfect for that. He is just a pure scorer. This, of course, is also a contract year for Isaiah, so you can expect him to be trying to play it the best he ever has, and that's going to be a struggle to get back there, but I truly think he can. And this year was $6 million a year. Next year he's going to be obviously on a lot more than that. Last year he talked about reversing up the Brinks truck. He wants to get paid. I'll be interested to hear your thoughts. What sort of impact is Isaiah going to have on this Cavs team? Is he what they need? Is he what they need to get them to the number 1 seed? Is he going to be there more than this season? I'd like to hear from you. You can get in touch with me at nothingbutnetbball on Twitter, and make sure you check out my Hoops family, Double Clutch at Double Clutch UK, and The Drop at The Drop Bball as well. We'll see you next week. Thanks again to Always Balling. Make sure you check out alwaysballing.com for some great gear like this top. I'll see you soon.